Alright. What? Okay. Weird. See if any of my fat friends are on. Invite this dude. Dang, dude. Oh, I didn't even notice the freaking thing was here. I think you're I literally just heard a freaking chest. It just baited me. Where is it? It's not above. It's down below. What? It's all above here. I suck at my aim too. There's a bunch of weapons over here. I like this. Wait a minute, what do I have to do? I have to, by using to cross the road in front of Peely's banana stand. Where is Peely's banana stand at? Oh my god, I hate it. I hate doing this. There. I feel like Peely's banana stand is until Peely's banana stand. Yep, got it, okay. Now you're coming this way. Where are you? Okay, never mind. What the freak? That was weird. What? Oh, would you chill? I'm just having some fun. Dude, okay, we get it, you vape. Chill. Ugh. No. What the freak? Okay. Just to be mean. I like the. Oh, he's a nice. See, that's karma. I still wanted to do it. Okay, I might suck. This dude, like crazy sucks. I don't know a word for him because he. Ugh. God, boy. I don't know why he did. Catch up to those balls. Ballsers. Got a lot of crap from that. No! I'm just waiting for them. Brother. Where's the ballers? Dude, I'm catching up to these ballers, whatever it takes. No. Dang it, dude. You know what, I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking about. Okay, that kid knew where I was. Oh, the boom bow. I really want the boom bow. He went under. Oh! He was waiting. Sheesh. Oh, dang. That was freaky. See, now they're coming back. Now they're not acting like bots. They were at the first. Oh my god, the squeaky. Okay, snipers just come out of their stupid little hiding holes. Dude, look at my aim there. Look at my aim there. Bad. I don't want a person shooting my default. My default. Nachos. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. He's a freaking John Wick. That was my loot. Where is this kid landing at? Just land. I think he landed. What? Look, I freaking hit and I... Campfire should give you shield. That is how it should work. Campfire should give you shield. No, I want to get the last kill. I'm not going to get the last kill, boys. Boys. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. I got the second to last kill, dude. He stole my kill, bro. I was spamming that kid, dude. Oh, 1,000. Okay. Game Geeks got my last kill. Jeez. I just had to do that. Okay. Video stream is loading. Okay. Wait, what am I supposed to freaking do?
In the lobby, if you have been a passive player, Storm Surge will begin to punish you. You will start taking 10 damage every second as it comes out through. Once those strikes come on down, and now it turns off since we're below the 30 player threshold. So now just all about the elims and the rotation, since we're not even at the placement thresholds yet.
I just want to point out quick too, as you said, for passive players, Airwalk's definitely an example of not a passive player. He was 500, a little over 500 damage above the threshold.
That's risky.
Insane. And it's shots like that, 80 to the back on the fish on rotation. That kept him safe from Storm Surge. Crusher goes down. Airwalks picks up his 4th elimination. One more Elim. We get into the placement points here. The top 25, going to pick up 3 there. Get to top 15, that's 5. Top 5, that's 7. And that Victory Royale is 10. Reminding everybody, if you're just jumping into the stream, maybe you haven't heard what the format is like, always going to kind of refresh that in your memory. All the way up on high ground, looked like that might have been Skype. I'm not sure if dropped in. I'm not seeing him. I believe that was him all the way up there. Number of players, though, 25 heading into the 8th circle soon, as advised. 1 elimination,
I can't edit.
35 points.
That's my.
No
I
movement
edit.
here.
Bro.
Bandages for late game, but that's not going to pay off right now. That is going to pay off. Carrera goes down. Another one. The follow-through finds Ghost on the move. Looking for the 3rd. The triple gets it. Exon down. 4 eliminations now for Advise. Playing absolutely incredibly. The heads up right now. You'll love to see it.
Oh, baby, a triple. Well done right there. And that one Skype up on the high ground. You saw him now just drop back down with a number of players going up closer to that 2nd placement threshold. Skype picks up Yahtzee. Mick the Beast also in this lobby. Another player who we've seen constantly in the top 5, desperately trying to get a solo spot. Because, again, this is the last week. Because Rolla does get kicked over by that storm change.
Did you shoot him? I wasn't watching.
If you damage someone, random siphon coming through. And we're into the top 15 now with Airwalks on the mid-tarp and looking for more targets.
Imagine a situation you get a tag on someone and 50 seconds later they get eliminated by the storm. You get that siphon at just the right moment. Could be so clutch. The timing could be so important on that. 11 players left, 10 now as Skype goes down to the feed. Swaggy picks one off. 6 eliminations for Airwalks. Push through this wall, find a player on the rotation from behind. Back-to-back shots, takeoffs, gets eliminated.
See,
picks up another
that
one.
shotgun
so well at finding people on the edge of the storm, getting next to him, and then just dipping out for a second. But the one thing you notice, he never dips out into the storm for longer than enough to take more than 1 tick. It does take a second to go through, and Majestic actually just picked up a triple of his own because of those storm changes. 1 player he elim'd, 2 got ticked over from the storm. That should be the player potentially up on the high ground, but now we have our top 5. Airwalks, 2 builds left, is running with that campfire now, but is sitting on 7 elims. Advise all the way up on the high ground. Majestic was on the low ground with Mick the Beast. Airwalks in the bottom right-hand corner gets traded out by Mick the Beast. Zadek drops down in the shadow form. He's not jumping around, so the player doesn't know where he is. 80 to the body. Can he find it? Pushes through with the combat.
Nice.
Says, I don't need a pickaxe.
So
I'll
1v1.
just take your wall anyway. Brilliantly done
Last
there,
you guys
but now
high ground.
Ken
I don't know why I
Hewing,
keep saying
the 1v1
doing
from
that,
the low
but
ground player is 1
I
box
guess it's
directly
okay, I
above
guess.
him. He hears it. You see the fake ramps
Maybe
out. He goes up and off the side, takes the high ground, drops down on top of 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
He gets it.
Literally waiting till the last second. The fake out on the ramp with
nice.
He had 1 build left at the last second, so he was literally the almost the most efficient he could possibly be with all the materials that he had left. Opts to move up a different ramp, throws opponent off, drop in from above. Excellent high ground take, excellent push with the combat shotgun and the Victory Royale. You love to see it.
Well done there from Zadek now. You see Marcotte and Fool right on the edge of the zone. An intense little 1v1 right now. Trap does go down defensively. Fool saying, I'm having absolutely none of that. You can see he wants to try and get the materials that are there. Trap does get broken on the other side by Marcotte. And now you got a nice little box fight. So this is one of the things.
I wish I had
you want to
0
learn
ping.
how to get good
amazing.
at competitive Fortnite. Learn to fight from the box. Blows the whistle, says it's time to go.
The whistle to signal the push. Honestly, oh, that's very funny. Push in there. Fool gets
he's gonna die. I
there.
bet he's gonna die.
Oh! Through a 92 crit. Gets him the elimination. Double
Usually
back.
karma happens
that wood, anything that he can top off with. Oh, shots coming in from the sides. Gonna have to wall himself off, double air, and Ops, instead of popping the minis, to shadow bomb, just because I think the fear of positioning there and exposure, maybe adding a little too much tension. Did take 1 more tap on the move. Gonna have a chance to heal up. Meanwhile, the top of this hill, thick with.
All right. Let's go back. I'm just gonna see if there's any like range where I can practice on my aim, because I really suck at aiming right now, dude. Man, I'm tired. What time is it? It's almost 2 o'clock and I'm that tired, bro. I gotta start going to bed early. I got football to do. Not yet, but in like a month or so. I gotta get back on my sleep schedule. suck at that. Aiming. Wait, aim training map. Yes. Okay, I'll do this. I think I played this one before. Wait, load in. I think, yeah, I have. Okay. It doesn't like, oh, it brings up like each, oh, okay, that's pretty awesome. I like that. This has not been updated. That's out of the game. That's out of the game. Wait, is that? I think that's out of the game. That's out of the game. Okay, so it just keeps on doing that. Okay, this is in the game now. Where is the shotties? Kinda need some shotgun, you know? Kinda need some shotty. I can't find the shotguns. What the? Stop. Okay. The bot shooting. Alright. So this is game 1. I need another sniper. I don't like how it doesn't reload. I mean, if I could build, I might as well do it, but yeah, where's a shotty? Okay, so I don't have a shotgun. Sucks. Oh, I like that one. I like that one a lot. Shoot the passing balls. That one's hard. Okay. Oh, those multiple. Maybe I need to turn it down. The, what is it? The targeting, yeah, that needs to go down a little bit, buddy. That's still a little high. want to see who's up. Sorry about that. I had to talk to my. Yeah. Okay. I want to see who is winning in the. Dude, I would love to be in that tournament, but dude, I suck. Here, I want to see what this freaking is. What is this? Like, do you have the... What do we... Oh, you shoot like that. I like this. 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 Just kidding.
He regrets it anymore. Honestly, Sundown, I think he's pretty happy about how that turned out. What a shot on the rotation. A quick 180 in the combat to the dome. Picks up an Elim. Sundown's mouth is literally sitting open. You can't believe what he saw. That was ridiculous.
But one thing that players might not be aware of, he bunny hopped right there to get maximum distance. So what that is spamming your jump button right as you hit the ground to get a little bit of extra horizontal distance, and it carried him past the player. So he 180 and one hit him with the combat. That's what I talk about when, like, sometimes I feel like these guys are playing a different game than I am.
Oh,
yes, I know for a fact I could do all of those things.
That's not Fortnite. I don't know what that is, but that's not Fortnite. That's some craziness.
It's nuts. These guys pushing the envelope, but Mongrel, speaking of pushing the envelope, not going to pull a Mitro on the dual partner there. Opens the door, gets over onto the side, and is desperately looking for every point he can. Doesn't want any interaction if he can avoid it. Will he find it? 2 HP? And he does! Motor gets taken down. 26 players remaining. Mongrel,
dude, this guy is freaking out.
In the box. 2 HP. Erosi gets Aki. That's 2 more points going over for him. That could be huge. That could be it. And now Mongrel on the side of the zone. Back up to 75 HP. What can he do with it? Will the siphon in the mats be enough? 70 materials on the side of the zone. 24 players left. Less than 5 minutes left in the queue time.
70 material?
New York City, you show up right now, and unfortunately, Mongrel is out. Let's see if he can get another queue as the rest of the match is now running. Provoked.
Wait a minute.
Up on the high ground. You see
what just happened
Martez
there?
Also hanging out. Martez trying to take the high ground away, but SV Alman is up there as we hit.
What literally happened? Oh, I have that skin. That skin's freaky. I like that skin.
Another elimination of feed provoked at 3 eliminations from Fnatic here. Stompy picking up actually another one. Stompy.
See, I feel like you should have like a storm flip, like, or keep them in, like, or you should have storm flip, like grenades, something, explosives, something to get people out of their, like, I guess, hiding hole, and like move, so you can like figure out what they're gonna do if you like come into contact with them. That's what you should freaking do.
They're the ones that they're forced to move in. You can't sit out there, and so even if you have 3, 4, 5 feet ahead of them, you can look back and get a shot off and pick up an elimination. 40 seconds left on that European queue. Get in those games if you're gonna try and get the last ones in. Quick edit, a peek through. Cubex gets tapped one time, very low. Now you have to remember there's a 60-second window after that damage, where if storm damage,
this is Europe.
That player gets an elimination, it's going to count for provoked. Dropping in here, 8 players left. Quick swap, shot, back to back, and MQ goes down.
I don't really care. No one.
For another, players underneath on rotation. Quick headed down, a push in, finds another on the outside. One more, looks for another, gets it, Stompy, gets another. 3 eliminations, the triple in the feed, and there's 3 players left. Provoke on the ultimate low ground right now. 1 mini pop, moves all the way to the edge, pops. First campfire down.
He's getting pressure from both sides now, and this is the top 3.
Oh.
Shot is aimed. Cubex who gets it. That's 52 points for Provoked. And again, each one of these elims, each one of them matters more when you're in these high points lobby. Martaz on the high ground, Cubex on the low ground, 39 to 49 points. Martaz wants to close this out. 27 builds to the 0 of Cubex, and that's going to be it. Martaz closes that one out. 43 points so far.
Dang, this kid's crazy, bro.
Close. The last matches will be coming in, but for now, we're going to throw it back on over to Courage, who's in the studio.
Thank you, gentlemen. Yes, that is it for the queues out in Europe. You see how dramatic it can be in these final moments. We still have more games to bring you. We want to make sure you get caught up to speed on those exact last matches, but I know, Zeke, we've had some things you were taking a look at that you want to show everyone at home.
Yeah, man, let's do this. We've got some cool clips as we make our way into the station. Just some really fun clips that I wanted to take a moment to talk about. Wolfsies, of course, just had a dope flick shot. Look at that, over on Violent, and just absolutely incredible. This is the level of skill. And I just want to highlight his rifling skills and just the way he approaches this fight. He knows the players down below, no builds, and you can just see he's using that brick floor, just ducking behind, making sure it's absorbing as much damage as possible. Airwalks. This is someone for me that I truly believe, and I want to see go to the World Cup Finals, especially with the last opportunity. Him and his dual partner Nikov.
Wait, what?
Duos, right? Even though his other teammates, Kinsar and Hunter, have also qualified. The difference is that Kinsar right now is the only member from Solar that's qualified for the solo format, and Airwalks is looking to do the same. We're going to watch this incredible spree. Just look at the way he's navigating all this density, right? His game sense and his awareness is on point. He's going to pick up 8 elimination total in this run. Now, unfortunately, he does not end up getting the Victory Royale, but just look at this. He's unbelievable. Once he gets going, it's very difficult for him, for anyone to stop him. Now, we're going to see his untimely demise here. He is going to go and try and challenge a player. He's going to pick them off, and he does get traded back out. Now, keep in mind, though, he did make top 5, so he still got the points from that. Now, Tolecito, we saw this incredible play. I thought this was incredible because he used the flint knock to shut down Mexi up on the high ground. And then just look at the HP from everyone else. He has HP advantage. He's so confident. He's just going to dive down and try and go for the challenge. Even if the player had traded out, he would have been in a pretty good state either way. So it was a pretty good game for these players. I mean, it's finals day. You know everyone's showing up big, making plays.
Insane right there. To have the confidence to drop on down, redeploy. But guys, I'm not going to hold this up. We've got our final games from the European region. Who will make it to the Fortnite World Cup Finals? Let's find out.
Thank you so much, Courage. Also, just want to give a shout out real quick to the guy running the AR wall. Whoever picked the screen that was right there, the way the 2 lines lined up with the black floor. It looked, I was sitting here and I'm like, all right, that's a cool shot. So, you know, hashtag Fortnite World Cup. We give a bunch of love to the observers. Give him some love right there. Great screen. But now we're on board. Again, these are the absolute final matches. Queue times are done. We are in Europe. 8 spots up for grabs for the Fortnite World Cup final. This is your last opportunity.
What's up? Who is this? Well, first of all, you're not riding over to her house because Ethan told me all about how you're gonna ride over to her house. No, you're not, because you're not invited. Okay? Okay.
Imagine it was going to come to this, the quick edits, and push through Kaizen, picking up the first Elam. It's things like this. You could not have told me this is what Fortnite was going to evolve into. And you have to admit, whether you love or hate the game, no matter what you think about it, how things have changed and grown is fantastic to see. People are really pushing the technical skill that I think Fortnite has to offer in a way that no one could have predicted.
I mean, it's actually absurd to me, and like I said, I've been able to be a part of the process from playtesting through all of this.
You've been around since the beginning.
Yeah, I've never would have fathomed that players were doing this. I think one of the first things when I saw this, I was like, oh, it's good because you can be aggressive because you can like build at someone in your own cover. You don't just like hide behind a wall and stuff. And now it turns into, instead, these guys are building literal tunnels and mansions and skyscrapers in the span of 2 seconds. I think one of the plays we saw yesterday where the player one by one threw a trap down, edited a ramp, and shot all in the span of 0.2 seconds. So I'm like, all right, you're playing a different game than me. Yeah, right there. Sky taking away Yarkos' stealing with a single shot, double replaces it, double edits down, and then pushes in the space of nearly a half second. And he gets it 50, or I was about to say 57, but 60 points now as the top 15 does
literally just take over.
The player gets taken down, and Sky is creeping up into that qualification range. Again, top 8 players will go, and this is the last shot. How they earn the points: top 25 is 3, top 15 is 5, top 5 is 7, the Victory Royale is 10. Each Elam is 1, and Skype certainly knows that. He's been playing absurdly aggro. If he hits you, he wants to go.
You saw for just a second in there a quick attempt at maybe a heavy sniper shot, but he realized it wasn't loaded. Opted back to try and push about to say that. Instead. Very quick thinking on Skype's part.
Was
to
like
swap
reload
out
the
shotgun instead of the tack.
reload
Pretty
the
common there. Player looting inside, but Skype more focused on rotation and position as placement points will be everything for a player that is this close to making it to New York City.
That was so good by him to go around the back side of that building so he could extend the shadow bomb timer up to now get up to the main part.
You guys,
up on the high ground.
I mean, I'm not in pro or something,
just dropping
but
down on the tarp below Skype. So Skype is on secondary high, but he's boxed up right now. Light's going to begin to work top down as we still have a number of ballers who are going to begin to get shot out as we head towards the second place special. Kinzo gets taken down there, and Light continues to rain shots down on these ballers, saying, hey, you got to play Fortnite with the rest of us. Burn your mask, get out of there. Top 15 is on the board. John22 on Twitch picks up Calzo. Uno OG goes down, and Light continues to check his top, make sure he's safe, and then rain shots down. Dalo gets taken out as we get closer and closer to the top 10.
12 players remaining. Light still ultimate high ground. Skype right underneath, and I believe I saw for a moment Benji Fishy was in this game, but it looks like he's been eliminated at this point. Kaizen on the ultimate low ground, going to have to take an opportunity to heal up if possible. 9 players left, and Light is looking for a peak shot on a player in rotation, trying to challenge potentially the high ground. The pyramid of the play underneath kind of signals to me maybe not pushing up just yet, and I think Light realizes that, taking a chance to look down at maybe other players in the move, and yeah, he sees another one. There's a scent of potentially elimination. Light getting challenged for high ground now.
It's Rapti. Rapti's going for it and then drops it back down, realizing he's not going to be able to take it. Pops the shadow form and goes all the way down to the far side. We're nearing the top 5. Now, one thing to keep an eye on, look at the points next to the names. 56 on Light, 64 on Skype. This is for a trip to New York City as Light is able to pick up 59 there. They want everything they can. 6 Shades gets Rapti, but Skype trades it right back out and loops back into the zone. Skype on the edge of the mountain tries to find the jump pad, and he gets it going to the sky. Light trades out Miles on the top, so now 60 to 67 points, but Skype on 55 HP. Light pops the shadow bomb. What's he gonna do? Opts to drop down, so now Skype has to know he's down there. Skype has no mobility. Storm ticks it over. Light gets the Elam credit as well, and that's gonna push him up to 64 as well, so evens it up. We're getting down to the final moment.
Depending on where this was in their games played, we're looking at 64 and 67 players for Light and Skype respectively. That potentially could have been a prevention for Skype to make it to New York City, or pushing Light all the way close enough to qualify if he has a game left. People have to realize these end games, when you see players at those point counts fighting it out for the Victory Royale, it can mean the difference. I think last week in NA East, a team just literally fighting the last second, the very last match, and the fact that one team took the win is what put them in the placement to make
it was week 6 duos, and it was RBK versus the Cooler Boys. The Cooler Boys ended up winning the 2v2 from the low ground, got the Victory Royale, and the 3-point difference from the Victory Royale, not even the Elims, was enough to deny the RBK Boys the spot. So when we talk about high impact eliminations, high impact engagements, and everyone matters, when the queues are closed, these are the last matches on the server, so not exactly live, but about 5 to 10 minutes delayed. You are deciding your trips. You're deciding other people's fates. And these are the moments when you need to clutch up. We've talked about before. You don't have
Fortnite
to be the
post
best,
that
but you need to
they
be
would
better
be
than the person
disabling
across from you.
vehicles,
and when you're dealing with the best of the best
in
in a trip to New York
like
City, that's still got to be really good.
Like the last storm, I think.
behind the desk, and
like,
not at the game.
no, 5 storms in, I
I'm
think
so glad these
they'll
guys are so
disable
good.
it.
They make our job so incredibly easy.
And
like,
so much
if
fun.
If the gameplay was really difficult, it'd be hard. But
Or
it's so
was it
hype.
that
You
they're
guys are
gonna
so good. Just shout out again one time. Hashtag Fortnite World Cup to all of the players who have competed in the arena, in the tournaments, on Saturday, on Sunday. Thank you so much for doing this and making incredible plays and giving us this opportunity.
I do want to say too that one of the most common, I think, criticisms of competitive Fortnite is typically the shots through, kills only, almost finding that Elim, gets one big hit, can't quite find the second. Exotics does pick that Elim up. I was going to say, one of the most common criticisms of competitive Fortnite is, everybody's sitting in 1-by-1s, not doing anything. You know, it's kind of slow play from time to time. I want them to pull this stream up and watch through these European games. Let us get to NA East and NA West and just how much pressure they apply at times. We literally just saw a player run out, push through a box with a heavy snipe and push inside and get an elimination, feeding into like window edits and shots through there with the combat shotgun. Competitive Fortnite, there's tension, there's action, there's pressure applied from every angle sometimes. You really have to dig in and watch long durations of this to see all the craziness that happens, because people are elevating the gameplay every time we watch it.
There's so many nuances, and I think the best part for me is every single day there's something new somebody is doing to push the envelope.
Yep.
There's always something somebody finds that is able to do, and every patch that comes out somebody finds a new combination, or there's something that's slightly better. As Excite has now picked up 6 Elims in this match. We've seen 3 of them.
Woo!
We've now seen 4 of them going to work with the legendary AR and the Shadow Bombs on the rotation, getting himself over to the sides of zones and then posting up and taking shots. You can notice, again, one thing, when you box up on an opponent's material, go over and up a grid space. You never want to be on the same level or one wall away from somebody else. Make them break 2 walls every single time, always.
You're asking to get pushed quickly if you land side by side, especially if you're about to force a fight for a wall. Sight looking for shots here on players in the rotation, a little bit ahead inside the circle. A rocket coming in a quick close, the close off the edit. Good reset there. He's going to catch it before it blows him up. Looking back behind, player rotating the outside. He sees the silhouette, watching for the shot, takes it, gets it. Voxy goes down up to 198 total HP and 8 eliminations. We'll get a top 15 here in one more player needs to go down. Sight the forefront of the storm now. Waiting his time, trying to wait for that Shadow Bomb to tick out so we can box up.
This is an incredible game so far from Excite. With that pushing over, he's on a 13-point match right now. Let's look at the rest of the lobby. Artur up on the high ground. You have Miko, Lars, Wallboom, Motor, and Zyflare all on the mid-tarp. Rest of the players on the low ground. You see Noodle Kongan just get ticked over from the storm there. Motor going to begin to work top down, sitting on 41 points. Gets the headshot, knows there's white damage there. Player in the box, sees him get eliminated, but he wants to continue moving forward. That was Maxa and Excite, who both just got picked up, and Motor is completely out of builds with no elims. He has to find something or has to find a way to drop down. Luckily, a player building on the tarp beneath sees the Shadow Bomb drop, and he's going to use the Pine Tree to not take fall damage, find Go-Go's on the side, and also gets all of his mats and a med kit on 80 HP. That could be huge. You have the ability with the campfire, but he's dealing with such limited ammunition in terms of the small rounds. Wallboom goes down to Artur, and we get closer and closer to the final placement threshold before the victory royale. Motor opts to pop the campfire early. If he goes to full 100, this could end up being detrimental to him trying to medkit if we go to full heal. However, don't think that's going to happen with 90 seconds left. Antaret gets Miko, and we're into the top 5.
44 points right now for Motor. Pressure from above. Gonna have to box up and wait. See if anybody can make the move. Like you said, a big material pickup just moments ago for Motor, but not enough ammunition to make a difference. Artur on the ultimate high drops down and reconnects quickly. Very important move there. You see he places a couple services and builds his way back up. Quick shotty shot. Anthrax trying to apply pressure. Player drops in, shots on the outside, gets Lars. Gonna have to rotate into the zone quickly as that storm is ticking for 10. 3 players left and pressure from underneath. Anthrax sitting on 2 builds, 15 bandages, but it's not gonna be enough to keep himself safe unless he picks up this Elim, maybe some materials. 2 big hits, can't quite find the elimination. Gonna try and get ahead of the build. Shot from above. Pressure from the third party in Motor. Picks up that elimination. A 1v1 heads up situation. Motor at a huge disadvantage in the storm, ticking slowly, and Artur sitting on enough builds maybe to apply pressure.
Oh, no.
Down to 10 now, the drop in and finds the elimination. Only 2 but it still gets the job done. A 12-point victory royale pushes Artor to 42 points thus far.
And again, don't forget, with the prize pool being doubled this week, even if
Why
you
is
don't
it
get
always
one
ending
of
up
those
there?
qualification spots there, the money
Isn't that a
is
little
doubled in
weird?
every single one of the placements, so each one of those interactions could be the difference in a little bit of a bigger paycheck. But now we're swinging right on board over towards one of the snowy biome areas in Happy Hamlet. 38 players in this match.
I think Happy
Weird.
Hamlet's worthless.
And what's it like? As in you don't like the drop spot,
it's
or
terrible.
as in like the town like shouldn't have ever been developed?
I think that they have outdated laws about leashing your dogs, and I also think that the loot positioning is poor. I do not like Happy Hamlet. If you agree with me, hashtag Fortnite World Cup.
All right, hashtag Fortnite World Cup. What is your favorite solo drop spot? I know Lupo's is a not Happy Hamlet, so what's your favorite solo spot? What's your current solo drop spot?
My go-to typically is going to be, okay, so there's a little pirate camp in the southwest of Pressure Plant that before the volcano went off, that's where I was consistently dropping. Recently, though, because of the changes, I really like Valhalla. I like the dance club. If I'm dropping solos and I'm not going for, like, because there's a different play style.
Competitive, super serious, ultra World Cup qualifier, where are you dropping solos?
I'll go Valhalla, and if that's contested, I'll fly past to Snobby.
Okay, cool.
I like that west side of the map, typically because it is not often challenged. You have so many opportunities for rotation. The only problem is, like, you have the rocket base that now is kind of decayed a little bit to the northeast of Snobby. You have Valhalla that's up there. That you have a lot of places where there's going to be people that can see down from above. But I mean, you also have a quad in there. You can quad fly your way back over the tilted. What a back-to-back! That was 2 shots sequentially.
Dang.
62 on the first guy for the body shot, finds the second player rotating and hits him with the headshot. We talk about the flintlock efficiency in the right hand. Scoggin, the right hand's there, just.
Alright, boys. I'm sure to stop my stream because I'm just gonna get off Fortnite and just watch some YouTube, okay? Alright, peace, boys.